Okay. Hello and welcome to Ask the Culpeppers, and we are
The Culpeppers.
And this is our opportunity to connect and share with families just like us. Again, we're not lawyers or doctors or any of those fancy things. We're just a regular old family sharing what we believe and what we hold dear with families that can relate.
Absolutely right.
And we want to tell you a little bit about our sponsor, because we do have a sponsor.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are sponsored by the Baby Spot Digital Global Parenting Magazine, the largest digital global parenting magazine in the world, getting out information to parents, moms and dads all over the world to help them champion their lives.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and dive in. We've got a question hot off the press.
All right.
This question comes from Anne in Maine. I love that. Like, we have a lot of East Coast questions. Anyway, and it reads, how can I stay calm for my family with all the uncertainty with jobs, money, and health? And I'm sure this person is referencing the whole COVID-19 thing. And so how do we stay calm when you're worried about your job and money and your health? What do you say? What do you think?
And that's a challenge, right? Because all over the world, people are wondering what's going to happen. They've looked at what has happened, what has happened in China and all of the other countries as well, and how things appear to be plummeting down. I know we're not blind to what's taking place. I know for us, we relied on our faith and encouragement from friends and family and our church, and just knowing that this too one day shall pass also. Right. And I know, with jobs, I've been without jobs since October. So, I mean, I've kind of been without one. And
we've been fine.
We're still here. I'm still here.
Everyone is full.
And so, even in the midst of health, because these things can be impacted even if there wasn't a COVID-19
That's true.
World epidemic at the time.
And they often are.
So, but what we've done to stay calm, in addition, is spend more time together as a family. Mm-hmm. Spend more time doing those things that are really meaningful and important. Because you will find out, as we're finding out even now, there's a lot of stuff you can live without. There's a lot of things that you can live without doing. And so when you get those things out of the way I see it is you get down to the skeleton of what's really important. All this other stuff. You get down to what really matters. Yeah. And so for us, it's been an adjustment. Because, we've all been around each other. We get on each other's nerves. I get on my wife's nerves. Y'all just wouldn't believe it. I get on my wife's nerves, my kids' nerves. And so it's an adjustment for us, too. And so we've just found value in those things that really mean something.
That's part of it. And so, but a big part of it also, I have to add on, because this is why Derek and I complement each other so well. Because I am a detailed person, and I love people watching. I'm really the introvert, he's the extrovert. And so one of the big things that we also have to do is things not together. So every day when I'm working away, I may hear a grinder going off in the garage, or a sander, or wet dry vac. And the other day I called him and I was like, honey, I've got the window open and I'm on a call. Are you mowing the lawn? Like, what's happening? Yeah. So there are times he has his hobbies and he needs space by himself, because being together 24/7 is not what we're used to. I don't think it's what anybody's used to. And that's not to say we don't love our family, and it's a great time that we are grateful for, because we are.
Right.
And we are not used to it. And so in some ways it's like reverse trauma. So we've got to get used to this new norm of always being together, always staying near. And so Derek's in the garage working on his old school truck. Christina's in her room painting. DJ is riding his bike, hopping, wheeling, are working crazy hours just to be doing something. And Linda is playing Play-Doh, listening to music, vegging out, doing whatever she wants to do. And I will tell you this, here's my secret. Every day at the end of my work day, because I'm up early still, getting the kids going, working crazy, getting everything running in the house, checking on them, going back and forth. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes late calls and work into the evening. But what I do at the end of my day, every day around 5, kind of as I transition and shift gears, I take a therapeutic bath. So I tell everybody, Do not come to my bathroom.
Don't bother for
Do
no
not
reason.
bother me for
It's
any
not an
reason.
emergency.
Unless it's an emergency. Like, I'm putting on the candles, I'm putting on the incense, I'm putting on some quiet, relaxing music or a nice audiobook. Today, I watched The Office because I just felt like I needed to laugh. And so I put on my favorite episodes of The Office, and I soaked in the tub. And I decompressed and I relaxed my mind. I don't know if I shared this before, but I've been using a couple apps for meditation. One is Abide, which is like a faith-based meditation app. The other being Calm, and just telling myself to take deep breaths, slow down, and be mindful. Like, that is a real thing. And so both time together and appreciating each other, but really honoring where you are as an individual person and knowing when it's time for you to maybe step away. Like, nobody should expect you, and I'm glad for this in our home.
One thing I can say, though,
to be on always.
Don't stress yourself out, because you don't want to get sick and have to go to the hospital, because they ain't, they ain't taking rid of people unless you just really sick.
Right.
But you don't want to stress yourself out. Then you want to watch your spending and make sure you purchase things that you need for the household. So you don't want to overspend on this particular time. Even though we don't know how this thing is going to end, but just value what you have now. So
that's right. All right. Well, we thank you for signing on and listening. Remember to submit your questions to the website below, and don't forget to follow us on all of our platforms, including
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
All right. Thanks for watching.
All right, folks. Be sure to subscribe to that channel so you can catch the rest of the questions that we ask.
That's right.
All right. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.